Read on the airfield and the airspace. You are clear for takeoff. Have a good one.
Expo clear for takeoff. Boss, we're clear for takeoff. Boss, you're ready to go, boss. Boss, we're clear for takeoff. We're 300 at 7, gust 12. That's a left crosswind. Take your back, break off. Take your trim set. Take your double steering on maneuver. Cabin has smoke gauge. Left turn out. Yes, okay.
Solid cabin cleared on 9. Fired up for Cleveland.
Now, to the left, Commander Armitage calls smoke on, off brakes now, burners ready now, and the Blue Angel Diamond is rolling. As they pass before you, you will notice that the smoke is no longer visible while the engines of an afterburner. The smoke comes on as Commander Armitage calls for the deselection of Afterburner. Pulling through the horizon, he will roll the formation 180 degrees to the upright position, completing the half-Cuban A. As the Diamond accelerates into descent, they will acquire the necessary airspeed for their next maneuver. Angel number 5 is rolling. He'll complete a low transition with a left turn. To 90 degrees angle of bank and push forward on the stick as they perform the opposing knife edge pass. right, at 400 miles per hour, the Diamond Roll. All 4 aircraft flying as one in this graceful 360-degree rolling maneuver. Solo pilots will next demonstrate the inverted flight capability of the F-18. Approaching inverted from the left and right, they will roll their aircraft 360 degrees, crossing over center point. Ladies and gentlemen, the opposing inverted to inverted roll. Diamond is setting up for their next maneuver. Approaching center point on Commander Armitas's command. All 4 pilots will simultaneously roll their aircraft 360 degrees as they perform the Diamond Aileron roll. Here's Commander Armitas.
Ready, hit it.
And aviation enthusiasts who appreciate the difficulties associated with carrier aviation will enjoy this next maneuver demonstrated by the 2 solo pilots. To the right, Lieutenant Commander Stengel and Commander Zimmerman will establish a mirror image formation. However, look closely, as both aircraft are in the carrier landing configuration as they approach for a maneuver we call the Fortus. Demonstrate the dirty, slow-speed handling characteristics of the F-18. Commander Armitas has called for the extension of the landing gear and tailhooks by the 4 Diamond pilots as they execute a maneuver performed by no other jet demonstration team in the world today. From the left, the Diamond Dirty Loop! Showcasing the Super Hornet's turbo nose low capability. Maintain minimum wingtip to canopy separation. However, the flight leader and slot pilot are both in the inverted position. From the right, the Blue Angel double Farvel. From behind the spectator area, Blue Angels 5 and 6 are approaching the flight line at 400 miles per hour. Having rolled their aircraft 270 degrees and crossed with minimum separation, watch as both pilots sustain 6 times the force of gravity to cross their aircraft over show center. Are now stacked down and aft on a 45-degree bearing line to establish a right echelon formation. From the right, at 378 miles per hour, the Blue Angel Echelon Parade. Crossing center point, they will complete 2 consecutive rolls, totaling 720 degrees, with a combined closure rate of nearly 800 miles per hour. Ladies and gentlemen, the opposing horizontal rolls. To the left, the 4 Diamond pilots have established a left echelon formation. Approaching center point, Commander Armitage will roll the formation 360 degrees into the 3 wingmen. Over the top, the Diamond pilots will showcase their precision formation flying as they make a subtle modification while in the inverted position. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angel changeover roll! As they exit to the right, you will notice that the entire formation has shifted back into the Blue Angel Diamond. Has joined the Diamond in a line abreast formation, still maintaining minimum wingtip to canopy separation. The pilots must now align themselves by looking 90 degrees from their flight path toward Commander Armitage's aircraft. They'll climb up through vertical under heavy G as they perform the very difficult 5-plane line abreast loop. Seen several flight profiles of the F-18. The 2 solo pilots will next demonstrate precision roll rate control. Approaching center point, they will roll their aircraft 360 degrees, pausing after each 90 degrees of rotation. Ladies and gentlemen, the opposing 4-point hesitation roll. These beautiful things that I've got. Roll the formation 90 degrees and perform a split S, finishing with a dynamic separation maneuver. Pulls to level. Each pilot will perform an individual brake turn and exit the flight line in a separate direction. The Blue Angel! Simultaneously roll their aircraft 420 degrees in section. Ladies and gentlemen, the double tuckover roll. Approaching center point, each pilot will perform an individual brake turn and exit the flight line in a separate direction. Able to follow their individual smoke trails as all four aircraft converge on center point with maximum closure and minimum separation. Demonstrate the slow speed handling characteristics of the Super Hornet in the clean configuration. They'll pass before you virtually standing Blue Angels 5 and 6 on their tails. At less than 120 miles per hour, the fly-by-wire flight controls provide the slow speed handling that sets the Super Hornet apart in the air-to-air combat arena. Ladies and gentlemen, the Section High Alpha Pass. Of 8 engines producing 168,000 pounds of thrust. flight demonstration will showcase all 6 aircraft flying together in formation. The Blue Angel Delta has been our signature 6-plane formation since 1958. Behind the crowd to the right, the 2 solo pilots have joined the Diamond to form the Blue Angel Delta. From the right, at 400 miles per hour, the Delta roll. All 5 wingmen maintaining position as they roll 360 degrees over center point. Salute to our forward deployed forces. All 6 aircraft will separate, perform individual 360-degree rolls, and the 4 Diamond pilots will rendezvous through a looping maneuver. From the left, at 450 miles per hour, the Blue Angel Fleur de Lis. Are rejoining the Diamond for another Delta maneuver. As they rendezvous, watch as Commander Armitage executes a reversal turn, rolling out the formation for the Delta loop break cross. Closely as Commander Armitage calls smoke on, ready break. As each aircraft accelerates to 500 miles per hour, they will perform a half Cuban 8 reversal turn. As they pull up and over the top, you should be able to follow their individual smoke trails as all 6 pilots simultaneously roll their aircraft 180 degrees and head back towards show center. From 6 different directions, with maximum closure and minimum separation, they will converge on center point and cross with a combined closure rate of nearly 1,000 miles per hour.
That one's going back down now. Hey, one over there. Oh, here they come. They're already crossed. Shining down on me. Take me up high, take me down low. Everybody, somebody knows. But it's let's have some fun. They tell you that the sky might fall. They'll say that you might lose it all. So I run until I hit the
the Delta is making its approach to the flight line. Approaching center point, the entire formation will separate in dramatic fashion.
Here they come, buddy. But I don't want to get shaved bald.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angel Delta Breakout. Ladies and gentlemen, your United States Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron represents a time-honored tradition of pride, professionalism, and excellence spanning 113 years of naval aviation. The 2024 team takes a great deal of pride in saluting Navy and Marine Corps aviators, maintenance crews, and support personnel everywhere. From the right, representing your United States Navy and Marine Corps, the 2024 Blue Angels. Whether it be a tactical jet, a propeller-driven aircraft, or a helicopter, each requires skill which the naval aviator must master. In order to perfect this skill, Navy and Marine Corps pilots spend a great deal of time in the landing pattern, practicing carrier approaches. In front of you now, Commander Armitage and his wingmen are demonstrating a simulated carrier pattern. Approaching the runway from the right, Commander Armitage is confirming that the landing checks have been completed and that each aircraft is in fact ready to land. Rolling out on final, they make constant power and lineup corrections, maintaining the optimum rate of descent for the proper touchdown point.
We got separating. Get with your mother. Yes, I had oh, this one. Oh, yeah.